ഹലോ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, ഫിലിം സ്റ്റഡീസിലെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ഭാഗങ്ങളിലൂടെയുള്ള ഒരു ക്വിക്ക് റിവിഷനാണ് ഈ വീഡിയോ. അപ്പം നമുക്ക് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം. ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ, ടു വാട്ട് ഡസ് ദ വേർഡ് ജേർണൽ റിഫർ ഇൻ ഫിലിം സ്റ്റഡീസ്? In film studies, the word genre refers to the categorization of films based on certain similarities. These similarities could be the narrative elements like the content, the way it goes forward, plot, and its evolution. Thus, we have narrative, documentary, short, and feature films. Next question, name the major genre of cinema. The major genre of cinema are narrative, avant-garde, documentary, feature films, and short films. What do you understand by the term a narrative film? A narrative film is a fictional film which tells a story. It is the opposite of documentary film. In a documentary film, reality is shown without the addition of fictional elements. Lumiere brothers, L. Arrows is the first narrative film. Next question, explain the meaning of a documentary film. A documentary film has an objective viewpoint. It interprets facts and events without any fictional element. The themes can be educative or entertaining. Next question, differentiate between feature films and documentary films. Feature films are different from documentaries. Documentaries show actual events, but feature films are based on imagination of stories with fictional characters and events. Define a short film. A feature film is usually for 2 hours or more. A short film is usually less than half an hour. Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Science defines a short film as an original motion picture with a running time of 40 minutes or less, including all credits. Next question, what is one of the most essential features of a thriller film? One of the most essential features of a thriller film is suspense. Suspense is created with the help of withheld information. It is a play on the intelligence of the viewer, as it challenges him to guess how things will develop later. Next question, give an example of melodramatic Malayalam movie made in 1993. Who was its director? The melodramatic Malayalam movie made in 1993 was Agashadoodu. It was directed by Sibi Malayil. What are historical films? Name any 2 historical films made in India. In historical films, we see the enactment of real events. There can be some fictional elements also in them. They focus on major historical figures or events. Usually, a celebration of a person or an event happens in his life. 2 examples of historical films made in India are Jodha Akbar and Keralavarma Palashiraja. Next question, define road movies. Give 2 examples for them from Malayalam films. Road movies are similar to certain serial narratives in literature. They exploit the possibilities of rapid changes in space and time. Characters can also change. Seemingly unrelated events are stringed together in the film. The 2 examples of road movies from Malayalam films are Brahmaram 2009 and North 24 Kadam 2013. Give your views on film noir. Film noir literally means dark films in French. It is marked by a mood of pessimism, fatalism, and menace. It contains elements such as horror, stark lighting effects means strong lighting effects, frequent use of flashbacks, and complex plots. It is developed in the period 1940 to 1950. It was a period of nihilistic innovation like Dadaism and Cubism. The prevailing philosophical trend of the time was existentialism. The term was coined by the critic Nino Frank. Film noir developed in parallel to the emergence of absurd drama. Naturally, the central ideas were negativity and absurdity. Heroes of the noir generally are persons whose dark and cynical self, who is not always easy to understand. They are anti-heroes rather than heroes in conventional sense. The stories are not told in a logical or linear way. Juxtaposition of seemingly unconnected scenes are there. It creates a sense of discontinuity and a mood of darkness. Film noir was heavily influenced by German expressionist cinema. A later version of film noir started to be known as neo-noir, which is a revival of the former. Some of the important noir films include The Big Sleep, 1946, Gun Crazy, 1950, and in Malayalam, Mumbai Police, 2013, and Anjam Padira, 2020. What is mise en scene? Mise en scene is a French word meaning placing on the stage. The etymology of the word can be traced to theatre, as the word was used to denote stage setting during a play. In cinema, mise en scene means put on the scene. The term denotes all that appears before the camera. In order to make a scene more beautiful and creative, the filmmaker creates the world he or she wants the audience to experience. In other words, it is the arrangement of a movie frame which results in the creation of meaningful images. Film critics associated with the French New Wave movement considered mise en scene as an important cinematic technique, and discourses were formulated on it. Mise en scene is a combination of a number of components including setting, properties, costume, lighting, and acting. What is deep focus? Deep focus is a cinematographic technique where objects near the camera as well as far away from it are focused at the same time. Wide-angle lenses are used in deep focus as multiple objects are focused simultaneously, and lighting needs to be done diligently. It focuses on the foreground, midground, and background of the object. What is montage? The word montage in French means to assemble. Montage is an editing technique in which a series of shots are placed together as if in a sequence. Thus, meaning and a sense of continuous action are created. The great Soviet director Sergei Eisenstein is regarded as the pioneer of the montage technique. According to him, montage is the nerve of cinema. Inspired by Eisenstein, a number of Soviet filmmakers, including Lev Kuleshov, experienced with montage. This theory places editing as the most significant creative work in the process of filmmaking. Montage is usually used in character development to inject speed to the narrative, compare and contrast between different characters, plot or actions, combining multiple narratives, etc. What is chronological editing? Chronological editing is an editing technique in which logical and linear orders of the shots are kept. Here, time and space are represented in a logical and continuous manner. It helps the narrative to flow on smoothly, as the spectator can follow the happenings in the movie without any difficulty. The process of viewing becomes easier, devoid of any complexities. Classical Hollywood movies are well known for the brilliant use of chronological editing technique. Diegetic and non-diegetic sound. Any sound that comes out from the narrative of film is called diegetic sound. The sound is part of the world of film. All the characters can hear those sounds. Dialogues of characters, music which is heard by the characters, sound of objects, etc. are diegetic sound. The source of the sound need not be seen on screen. It is also referred to as the natural sound of the film's world. Non-diegetic or extra-diegetic sounds are sounds which do not emanate from the narrative of film. It is not originated in the film's world. These sounds are not heard by the characters. During the post-production phase, these sounds are included in the film. Examples of non-diegetic sounds are musical scores, narration in the background, commentary on certain incidents or action, etc. Now we discuss the all important questions from the module 1 Basics of Film Studies. Thank you for watching.